And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road. We kick off a new week. We're here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on show number 2,228. Sun coming through. That's a good sign. This time last week it was snowing and cold, and we were frozen at the house, and so in the studio at the home. But today we're here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, broadcasting live again on a gorgeous, gorgeous Monday. Going to get even better. We're flirting with 60s and possibly even 70s between now and the end of the week. It is Super Bowl week. That in of itself says all you need to know. We're going to be talking all about Super Bowl. We've got the Cookers clash from last night. We'll talk about that. Got college basketball. 12, count them, 12 top 25 teams got beat over the weekend. Wow. Big upset weekend for college basketball. New polls out tomorrow that'll certainly change everything. Goes without saying. And so all that coming up. We're here live again at Chick-fil-A. We're going to be joined by Ashley in just a minute from Northeast Community Credit Union. We're going to be joined by Leslie from Sycamore Shells. We're going to be joined by a couple of ladies from Milligan University flag football team that went down to Georgia and thrashed them, come out of there 2-0, best start in school history. And so we got all that coming up, plus Dr. Justin Smith due to join us from Physical Therapy Services. We got a lot of football talk about, Major League Baseball talk about. First team reports on Sunday, the Chicago Cubs. First team in, pitchers and catchers on Sunday. So it's here all of next week. All the teams will be reporting, getting ready for spring training. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's get it going. National anthem time at the OK Corral. I'm going to get Ashley in here. Who's going to sing it today? Let's see. I'm going to let her pick. You can pick from Martina McBride, Jennifer Nettles, Faith Hill, Chris Stapleton. There, how did I know that? Here he is on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing out, yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Sun's coming through the window, and I like it. Spring is not that far away. It feels that way outside. Hello to Coretta Clowney down in Union, South Carolina. How you doing, lady? Thank you for being with us. We're here live again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth, where you can come in and get that. You like chicken tortilla soup?
I love it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I love your fingernails.
Well, thank you.
Can you show them? I don't know if they can see them with the
They're like dragons.
yeah, I love it. They got sparkles on it too.
They do.
Glitter. I'm a sucker for glitter every time. So, by the way, I want to just tell you, my buddy Ryan Birchfield let his daughter borrow last night because she had it around her eyes. Gunpowder glitter. That's what he called it. I said, "Are you kidding me?" He said, "No, it's mine." I said, "Don't want it anymore." My buddy Ryan Birchfield, but he had she had little around the eyes for church. Gunpowder glitter is what he called it. He got it, and she got it from him.
All
There you go.
glitter's good glitter.
It's what?
I said all glitter's good
All
glitter.
I like this lady. From Northeast Community Credit Union is where she's from. Hello, Miss Clowney. How you doing? Please say hello to a couple of more here. Connie Helms, Joe Grace, Amy Whitson, hello, lady. Robin Emanuel, Pete Welch, Helen Blevins, Jessica Denton. Thank you all for watching. So here we go, Northeast Community Credit Union. 'Tis the season, tax returns. How can you help with tax returns?
Well, Northeast Community Credit Union members have the option to get discounts on TurboTax and H&R Block tax returns if they go to the link in our website or on our social media post. It's through Love My Credit Union Rewards, and you can get up to $25 off at H&R Block and up to 20% off at TurboTax. So if you go to the link on our website, you can save on doing your taxes.
There you go. Get a discount.
Get a discount.
And they do it for you.
No, you gotta do it yourself.
You gotta do it yourself,
Yep.
but you still get a discount.
You get a discount.
Well, you file
And
it.
they've got expert help if you need it.
There you go. So if
Yeah.
you run into some problems, they can do it. So where are those websites again?
BeMyCU.org
Okay.
or any of our social media posts about the program on Facebook and Instagram.
Cool.
Yep.
So that's another service they provide. Help you with your tax returns. Helping teachers teach. I love this. That's $300 a month, right?
It is. It is one of my favorite things we do.
So tell folks, it's real simple. If you're a teacher out there,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be silly not to sit down or if you know someone's a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
be silly not to get them into the hopper, if you will, by simply enrolling them or signing them up. Tell them how that works.
Well, every month we give $300 to a teacher in our service area, and it can be used for classroom needs, projects, just whatever they need for their classroom. And you apply online, BeMyCU.org again, and we pick a winner, give them $300. It's really easy.
It's real simple. $300. They can use it for whatever.
Whatever. We've helped drama clubs, and we've done math projects where they need supplies to do like a map across the classroom. They do different math equations as they move across the room.
Now,
School,
that's cool.
classroom libraries. We've got all kinds of projects we've helped.
Crayons, copy paper, whatever the teachers need it for. It's just basically free money, $300 because they signed up. How do they do it again?
BeMyCU.org or any of our locations.
And you do it year round.
We do every month.
Yep. Even through the summer, school's out. So you can do the math. 300 times 12, the credit union is giving $3,600 a year to help teachers in their classrooms. It can be anywhere. In Carter County, absolutely. Can it be in, I don't know, wherever they're watching? It can be in Greene County, wherever it is.
Our 5 counties are Carter County, Unicoi County, Sullivan County, Washington County, and Johnson County.
Johnson County. So there you go. In those counties is where you can sign up any teacher on any grade level. Be silly not to. Well, they're in class right now, but I know somebody who's a teacher. Sign them up
Yep. And they can win once a year.
once a year. BeMyCU.org. Can't beat it. We're here live again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. And last but not least, they're always doing something for the community. The William Armstrong Scholarship. Tell me about that.
Well, the William Armstrong Scholarship is a $500 scholarship for a high school senior from all of Carter County's high schools. That's the 4 Carter County high schools, Elizabethton High School, and homeschool students.
Wow, that's cool.
It is.
Now, how do you sign up for that?
Well, we have applications at all of our locations, our website, BeMyCU.org again, and then we also send them out to the schools. So the guidance counselors will have those here in the next week or so.
Cool. So there's another way. And of course, the key to this whole thing is BeMyCU.org. That's where it all starts and stops,
Yes.
right?
And the deadline for the scholarship is the end of March, so they've got a couple months, but it's better to get it in early while you're thinking about it.
Don't procrastinate. So There goes the guys. There's 6 guys here come down from TCAT to eat lunch. They're in the welding program up there, so that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, all those guys, future welders. It's really neat. That's a long start, and so that's what's going on here. They just left to go back up to class. We're talking to Ashley. So, one of the cool things you do every Friday, you guys get to wear jeans. There's a reason for that. Tell me about that.
It's for our Love Fund. We collect, it's $1 a person, and we give it back to people in need in our community. Just recently, we helped some members. They lost their home to a house fire. So we were able to help them out, and we just give back.
Yeah, they get to wear jeans. You put a bucket in a bucket every time you get to wear jeans,
Yep.
right?
$1. You can give more if you want to. Most people do, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely. But at the end of the year, you sit down with all that money. Every Friday you can wear jeans, but you got to throw money in the pot to wear the jeans, which is okay, because the money turns right around the Love Fund. In this case, helped the family that got burnt out, and so it'd be nice to walk in, hand them a check for X amount of money, say on behalf of the employees of Northeast Community Credit Union. Here you are, so pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yep, it's a good feeling too.
It is.
Yep. So locations right now are where?
We have our main office at 980 Jason Witten Way. That's over behind Elizabeth High School. Johnson City on West Oakland Avenue, and Roan Mountain on Highway 19E, right when you come into town.
I was just there today, west at Oakland Ave. Saw Jacob and Sydney, and yes,
Aubrey.
Aubrey
Or Chelsea.
and Chelsea.
Yep.
Saw all 4 of them. So, and Aubrey's the new manager
She is.
because Mrs. Blevins is now in the big house.
She is. She is now our commercial loan manager.
Yep, and we'll do a great job. She's
Yes.
a good girl, and you are too. So Super Bowl, here we go.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody's on the show this week's got to give me their opinion, their take on the Super Bowl. Would it be the Eagles, or do you think it'll be the Chiefs?
Well, I really want it to be the Eagles because I'm really tired of seeing the Chiefs.
Everybody tells me that. I just polled those 6 guys sitting there, and they said, every one of them said, we want the Eagles because we're tired of seeing Taylor Swift,
There's that too.
and we're tired of the Patrick Mahomes. We're tired of the Chiefs. Want somebody different, so we're all going with the Eagles.
Yes, they're the new Patriots.
They are the new Patriots. A good point. Now, you're a Titans fan,
I am.
and you're having a frustrating year.
We always have frustrating years.
Yes, and I'm a Raiders guy, and we're terrible. Although we're making some new moves. We'll talk about that in a moment. But so our 2 teams are home watching. They'll be watching alongside everybody else in America.
They will. I think that's probably the only place the Titans are going to see it from.
You're hilarious. Only place the Titans will see the Super Bowl is from the comfort of their home, because it won't be on the field this year, obviously. So, anyway, she does a great job. Now you can get by, get you some lunch. Thanks for coming over, and you do a great job. The whole key to this thing is bemycu.org. You go there, that kind of opens up for everything, right?
All of our information's on that website.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Vacation loans, Christmas club. You know, we talked last week with Andrea that folks are already, I mean, here it is, early February, planning vacations.
You got to plan it now.
Yep, and if you need money, and a lot of folks do, place to come get you vacation loans is the credit union.
And it'll be a lot cheaper than credit card interest rates.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Well,
Very good point. All right, thank you, dear.
welcome.
Come back anytime. You're welcome anytime you want to come. Quick break. We'll be right back. Speaking of, this is, let me go down here and get Mrs. DeMoss, because she and I, and Ashley as well, the readers are winners. And here's the promo we cut back in August.
Yeah.
This tells you what we're doing. We're partnering with NHAB for the 2nd year, the folks in Northeast Community Credit Union. And here's what we're doing. We're enhancing reading at the elementary schools here in Elizabethton. Thank you for coming, dear.
Oh, you're welcome.
Here it is on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Coming up next, we'll take a look at college basketball.
We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, t-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely, new color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools in Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor. We love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, West Side and East Side Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful.
Hi, this is Matayo. And this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment.
Oh, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you gonna eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me this Tuesday night from Unicoi County High School. It's the final road conference game of the regular season as the Cyclones travel to Unicoi County. The Lady Cyclones get us started. Airtime at 6:15, video and audio with the boys' game to follow. Big road test. The Cyclones at Unicoi County. It all starts at 6:15 this Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. I'm in the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here on the road at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on this third day of February. A couple of birthdays. Fran Tarkenton having a birthday today, the legendary quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, and Bob Greasy, the legendary quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, having a birthday. He's 80 today. Fran Tarkenton is 85, so those two guys, obviously, Super Bowl week. Know a little thing or two about the Super Bowl. They're both in it. Fran Tarkenton for the Vikings and Bob Greasy for the Dolphins, the only perfect team ever in the history of the National Football League. So there you go with the, 72 Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken. College basketball, 11. Talking about the polls going to be jumbled tomorrow. Now, some won't move a whole lot because, it is what it is, but there'll be some movement. Maybe some won't move too much, but there will be some movement. 11 teams got beat over the weekend. Number 3, number 5, number 6, number 7, 9th ranked, 11th, 12th, 14th, 16th, 21st, and 24th, all lost. Who got beat? I'm glad you asked. Number 5, Florida, Tennessee, blew them out, 64-44 at the Food City Center. Big win. You had 14th ranked Mississippi State losing to Missouri by, 27. Iowa State, number 3, the Cyclones losing to Kansas State by 19. You had 24th ranked Vanderbilt on Saturday losing to Oklahoma by 30. I mean, these weren't just, some of them were close games. Most of them were blowouts. 21st ranked Louisville loses to Georgia Tech by 7. 11th ranked Kansas loses to Baylor by 11. Number 7, Michigan State goes down to Southern Cal by 6. UConn knocks off number 9, Marquette by 8. 12th ranked Kentucky, how about it? John Calipari goes back into Lexington wearing a red blazer, and the Arkansas Razorbacks beat them. I loved it. 89-79. Loved it. Why? I don't know. I'm not a big Calipari fan, but I just liked it. He got booed, he got cheered, and he went out and beat them. I loved it. Yesterday, Oregon got beat. Number 16, Oregon got beat by Nebraska by 6. Also yesterday, 18th ranked Illinois beat Ohio State by 8. And 19th ranked Memphis blew out Rice by 23. One tonight's a good one, big one. Number 3, Iowa State, and number 11, Kansas tonight in men's top 25 college basketball. The Lady Vols go on the road, get a big win yesterday. They will host UConn on Thursday at the Food City Center. Geno's coming to town. That's the one, of course, that got an all-star of the Late Pad Summit, so heck of a matchup. And Coach Caldwell is anxiously awaiting the arrival of UConn. She said that's going to be a fun one to coach, and she remembers back when she was a kid watching all those great rivalries between Summit and Geno. And so they'll be back at it Thursday night at the Food City Center in Knoxville. 6, 7 o'clock tip-off. The Lady Vols and the Lady Huskies from UConn will come in at number 6 in the country. So top 25 college basketball will be big changes tomorrow, I would think, when the polls come out. Should be, and we'll see. But I would think that would, and again, some will move a little bit, but some will take some big jumps and big drops. So we'll see how it all goes. Auburn won, so they should be very much still the number 1 team in the country. Well, you have 11 teams out of the top 25. And again, as we said, you look at them: number 3, Iowa State; number 5, Florida; number 6, see who was number 6? Houston; number 7, Michigan State; number 9, who's number 9? Marquette; number 11 went down over the weekend on Saturday. Number 11 would be whom? Kansas. 12th ranked Kentucky went down. 14th ranked Mississippi State got beat. 21st ranked Louisville. 24th ranked Vanderbilt. And then 16th ranked Oregon yesterday. So 11 teams in the top 25 lost over the weekend. So that will definitely jumble and move things around and with respect to the men's top 25 college basketball poll. We're live here at Chick-fil-A. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We've got Super Bowl week. We got 5 burning questions about the Super Bowl. See what you think. We'll be right back after this from Chick-fil-A and our very own Molly Hurley here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Molly Hurley with Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. The seasonal key lime and the grilled spicy deluxe. That's our current specials. Tell us about them, would you please?
Yes, so we have our frosted key lime lemonade. You can also get it as just regular lemonade in sweet tea or as a Sunjoy. It's a real exciting flavor. We had it a while ago and it was a fan favorite, so I'm glad they brought that back. And then we also have brought back our grilled spicy deluxe, which is a spicy grilled filet with lettuce and tomato, and it automatically comes with Colby Jack cheese, but you can switch it out for pepper jack or American if you want.
Trays. Anytime's going to be a good time for a tray from Chick-fil-A. You got football playoff games. You got the college basketball season. You've got the Super Bowl coming up. You've got birthday parties. You've got looking down the line field days coming up in schools. Name the reason. Tell us about trays at Chick-fil-A.
Yes, so you can do a tray for any event. We have breakfast trays as well for mornings until 10:30, and then you can do nuggets, strips. We've got mac and cheese, fruit, salads. Grilled wrap trays, really a little bit of something for everybody. So you can just give us a call or go online, and we'd be happy to take care of you.
Yep, the phone number is 297-1266. Family meals. Tell me about that from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, so this is a new offering Chick-fil-A has started. It's on the Chick-fil-A app. You can get a 30-count nugget, 30-count grilled nugget, or a 10-count strip, and then you can choose between fries, mac and cheese, and fruit, and it also comes with 4 desserts. So it's a great option if you're wanting to bulk order for your family if you don't have time to cook dinner one night. It's a great way to be able to do that and get a little bit of something for everybody.
Do it on the app. So tell us again what's available out there.
A 30-count nugget. You choose between a 30-count nugget, grilled 30-count nugget, or a 10-count strip, and then you can choose between your sides of fries, mac and cheese, and fruit, and then you get 4 desserts as well.
Dessert options are?
You can get 4 cookies, 4 brownies, or 2 and 2 of each, and then it's not included in the meal, but you can also add gallons of sweet tea or lemonade for everybody, and it comes with an 8-ounce bottle of sauce as well.
This is on your app.
Yes.
It's awesome. On your app, which is Chick-fil-A One, right?
Yes.
That's what you get.
Chick-fil-A app. You can earn points. We've got free stuff on there quite a bit, so check your app for some new rewards every week.
Yep. Chick-fil-A and Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. We love them. Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me this Tuesday night from Unicoi County High School. It's the final road conference game of the regular season as the Cyclones travel to Unicoi County. The Lady Cyclones get us started. Airtime at 6:15, video and audio with the boys game to follow. Big road test. The Cyclones at Unicoi County. It all starts at 6:15 this Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, show number 2228. They said it wouldn't work. 2,228. Super Bowl Sunday coming up. It's the biggie, as you well know. Hello to, let's see who we can say hello to real quick. Some folks. Alex Jones, Ryan Coach Witten's watching. Linda Tucker, Yvette Smith, Nancy Sullivan, Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. How you doing, sir? Maverick Radio in North Carolina's watching. All right. Whoever that is. Kathy Christian, Floyd Nave, Roseanne Stevens-Massey, Giorgio Giannetti. How about that? Linda Birchfield, thank you all for watching. So we hit this real quick, and we'll come back and take a look at the Super Bowl. But first, I'm going to let you know again, not bragging, just informing what we've done.
I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, Lord, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest.
There you go, in fact, 1,600,000 to be exact. So we're very proud of that. And I hope it doesn't come across as bragging, because it's not. I'm just got to let you know what we're doing. The sponsors love it. They say, wow, we're involved in a guy that's hit 1 million views last year. Yep, we're very proud of that. All right, Super Bowl Sunday coming up. You know who's playing the Eagles and the Chiefs. So we got 5 questions. Here's number 1, in no particular order. Can the Chiefs stop Saquon Barkley? Pretty simple, I think. That may be the key to the whole game. Can they stop this guy? We know about Mahomes and all about that, but you get right down to it. It starts and stops 9th player in NFL history to rush for 2,000 yards in a single season. He's 30 rushing yards away from passing Terrell Davis for the single season record, including playoffs. By the way, Barkley's birthday is on Sunday, on Super Bowl Sunday. Be a good present to give himself to break that rushing record and give the Eagles a Super Bowl victory. He's averaging, this is Barkley. Hello, Josh Roberts. How you doing, sir? Barkley's averaging 147 yards a game in the playoffs. 5 touchdowns in Philadelphia's 3 postseason games. He's crossed 100 yards rushing in 14 out of the 19 games this season. The guy's a stud, including 5 straight games he's rushed for over 100 yards. But the Chiefs, on the flip side, how good's their defense? The Chiefs have gone 18 straight games without allowing a 100-yard rusher. Something's got to give. Josh says Barkley will run for over 100 yards. I think so, too. I think the Eagles are going to win the game. I just got a feeling. I know there's a lot of Chiefs out there, Chief fans. I get it. I'm an AFC guy, but I can't stand the Chiefs because I'm a Raiders guy. But something tells me this is going to be the Eagles' day. Chief fans go, well, you just wait and see, buddy, and that's okay. But Barkley, nobody else has stopped him. Now, you think of this. This guy's rushed for over 100 yards in 14 out of the 19 games this season in the National Football League. That puts him in stud category, including the last 5 games. But then the Chiefs have gone 18 straight games not allowing the guy to hit 100 yards rushing. As we said, something's got to give. All right, number 2. Can the Eagles' defense handle the X factor? Interesting stat. Patrick Mahomes runs the ball more in the playoffs than he does in the regular season. Didn't know that. Mahomes averaging 3.9 rushing for 20 yards a game in the regular season. In these 18 playoff starts, Mahomes goes from 3.9 to 5.4 rushing attempts for 29 yards a game. Against the Bills, he rushed 11 times for 43 yards and a couple of touchdowns. So he runs more. Can the Eagles stop him? We'll see. Which kicker? Now, I go to this every time. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to mark it. You can mark it down, take it to the bank, however you want to call it, whatever adjective. The kicking game is going to be big in this game. Always is. And in the big games. Butker converted all but 5 of his extra points, kicked the game-winning 27-yard field goal in the last Super Bowl matchup against the Eagles. Jake Elliott, on the other hand, hit both of his field goal attempts and all 3 extra points. Butker is 0 for 3 on his last 3 attempts from at least 50 yards out. Elliott is 1 of 8 from 50 yards out this year. So inside the 50, extremely consistent. Outside the 50, not so much. So who's going to have the bigger game? Butker for the Chiefs or Elliott for the Eagles? It's going to be a big point. Punt returns, onside kicks, missed field goals. You saw that in the college football playoffs. Which game was it? They all run together. One of them kept missing field goals and point afters. And one of them hit the upright. That was the doink game. Which one was that? The Chiefs? Somebody doinked it and hit the upright. They're all running together for me. But the kicking game will be big. I always go back when I start talking about this one right over here. guy by the name of Holly beat the Greenville Green Devils that year with the kick. There's a big old blown up picture of the kick in the press box. The kick. Always big, big, big. So it'll be big this week too. All right, question number 4 is the Super Bowl. The Philly wide receivers. You got enough in the tank to take them to the victory. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, among others. Brown's never had a 100-yard receiving game in the playoffs with the Eagles. He has caught just 2 touchdowns in 6 postseason games with the Eagles. Smith is the franchise's all-time leading receiver in the playoffs, but hasn't crossed 55 yards this postseason. If the Chiefs sell out for the run, can Brown and Smith power the Eagles to victory? How big will they be if they key on Saquon Barkley? And they should key on him. How big is going to be the kicking game? How good can Hurts get away from the defensive front with the Chiefs and the linebacking blitzers to get free to make the plays? Then it always goes back to the same thing. Sean Witten said this and said it and said it. He's right. It all comes back to where? Any coach will tell you this, but I know Sean and I talk about this a lot. These 2 rings on my fingers that they were gracious enough to give to me because I'm the announcer for the Cyclones came in large part because the guys down in the trenches got it done. Offensive, defensive lines. This is what's going to come down to on Sunday. That's not the 5th key to this game or 5th question. Can the Eagles outperform Kansas City down the stretch? Now listen to this stat for Patrick Mahomes. Whether you like the guy or not, you got to give him props. He can get it done. He's only 29 years old. He is already the 2nd most game-winning drives in playoff history with 7. 7 game-winning drives in playoff history. Patrick Mahomes is a perfect 7 out of 7 when it comes to game tying or go-ahead drive chances in the final minute of the 4th quarter overtime. Let me say it again. He's 7 out of 7. He's the money man. When you get in a crunch, you go to the money man. Money man delivers, and he did. And he does. He's a perfect 7 out of 7 when it comes to game tying or go-ahead drive chances in the final minute of the 4th quarter or overtime in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes is 3-1 when going down by double digits in Super Bowls. All the other quarterbacks in the history of the Super Bowl, when you're down by at least 10 points, they are 4-48. Patrick Mahomes is 3-1. He is 5-2 in the playoffs and falling behind by double digits. What's all this say? It says the guy's a gamer. Can never count him out. Saw what he did against the Bills. Ran it for 2 touchdowns. That 1 touchdown, he's fallen down right there, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 yard line, inside the 10, I think, if I remember correctly. Falling down, he whipped the pass into the end zone for the touchdown. Guy's incredible. He's the new Tom Brady. But the Eagles are a good football team. They wouldn't be where they are. And Barkley is, in large part, the reason why. Guys rushed for 14 out of 19 times this season for 100 yards. Can they stop him? We'll see. If they do, then the passing game becomes real big for the Eagles, and you get into looking at A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, the 2 wideouts for the Philadelphia Eagles. So thought I saw Mary Tipton in here. I did. There she is. Look at that. The owner of the store, then they're bringing food out to the people. How about that? That's pretty cool. Anyway, that's Super Bowl coming up. That's some of the questions. We'll have more for you this week. Who do you think is going to win and why? Josh Roberts said Barkley's going to run for 100 yards. Eagles haven't had one in 18. What was that stat? It was an incredibly impressive stat by their defense. The Chiefs have gone 18 straight games not allowing a 100-yard rusher. Wow, that's impressive. But they've not seen the likes of Saquon Barkley either. The guy, he is the real deal. Only 9 guys in the history of the National Football League have had 2,000-yard rushing seasons. He's one of them, coming over from the Giants, the lowly Giants. Hey, we're live at Chick-fil-A. Thanks for being with us. The seasonal key lime's up there, and the frosted or the regular drink. It's awesome. The grilled spicy deluxe is the special sandwich right now here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. The app's where you want to go. Chick-fil-A One, get that on your phone. Go to the App Store and find it and get that on your phone. Then order that way. It'll come out, pull up right out here at the curb and come out and take it out to you. Or you can come in and get it on your own, however you want to do it. And over a period of time, your purchases will get you free points and ultimately free food. And it always tastes better when it's free, especially when it's from Chick-fil-A. Or you can come in here in the lobby, or we are, or go through the 2-lane drive-through. Either way, all 3 ways, a good way to do it. But if you're wanting to really take advantage of Chick-fil-A and their great pricing and their great food, is to accrue those points on your app, and ultimately you'll get free food. That's where we are today. Sun's out, beautiful day. It's going to be in the 60s all week. 60s. This time last week, we weren't here. We stayed and did it at the studio because the roads were frozen, iced over in spots. So we thought, we're not going to try it. We're going to stay home. And we did. But today, wow. Au contraire, today, very nice. Beautiful outside. Sun, you can see the sun, of course, is moving here. So we're not in the glare as we were when we started the show. But we are right here at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, where you got the chicken tortilla soup, the chicken noodle soup, the grilled chicken wraps. Man, it goes on and on and on. Of course, the original #1 is the most popular sandwich they sell day in, day out, week in, week out. #1 is the one. We'll take a break. We'll take a look at some Major League Baseball. Again, the Cubs report on Sunday. It's here. Spring training starts next week for everybody. This is the final week for everybody to enjoy themselves before it gets cranked up. And they get with it. We'll be right back after this. And Big John's Closeouts will be there tomorrow, broadcasting live with show number 2229. Wednesday will be at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Thursday will be at the Jewelers Bench. Valentine's Day is next week, folks. Guys, ladies, Valentine's Day is next Friday. We'll be at the Jewelers Bench this Thursday to talk about it. And then on Friday, we'll be back at Food City on a Food City Friday here in Elizabethton. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Back on the Tom Bevan Sports Show, and before we switch gears and get into baseball, I got one more football story to tell you about. I like it because it's about my team, the Raiders. We're coming, folks. We're making some good moves. We got Pete Carroll, and now we got Chip Kelly. Kelly, who was the offensive coordinator for the Ohio State Buckeyes, you know what they did? They won the national championship. He's back in the NFL. Kelly hired with the Raiders to be their offensive coordinator. Yay, I love it. A new head coach, Pete Carroll. The hire is Kelly's first in the NFL since he left the 49ers back in 2016. They fired him as a head coach. Chip Kelly's first coordinator job in the NFL. He was the Buckeyes offensive coordinator this past season. You know what they did. They won their first national championship since 2014. Kelly at Oregon, when he was the head coach there for the Oregon Ducks, was 46-7 in Oregon. So the guy can win. He's a winner everywhere he goes. He's a winner, chicken dinner. And he's now the offensive coordinator for the Raiders. I love it. So we'll see how things go. Let me take a real quick look at baseball. Leslie's here. She's going to join us coming up next. Then we got bottom of the hour going to be joined by the Millard University flag football team, which is really cool because they went down to Georgia and won 2 big games best start in school history. As a matter of fact, winning 2 games. We got 2 of those ladies going to join us. So, again, the Cubs report on Sunday. Pitchers and catchers. We'll run these down real quick for you. Let's see, when would the 12th be? 12th would be, today is the 3rd. Why did I do this? See, the 12th will be next Wednesday. Is that right? Let's see. 12th would be, yep, next Wednesday. All right, most of them report next Wednesday. Here's the reports next Wednesday. Pitchers and catchers. The Braves, the Red Sox, Detroit, Miami, the Yankees, Randy's beloved Yankees, the Mets, the Phillies, the Pirates, the Cardinals, and the Nationals all report next Wednesday. Next Tuesday will be Tampa Bay. Then that's all in the Grapefruit League. The Cactus League out west, it'll be all Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday, Arizona, Oakland, the White Sox, the Reds, Kansas City, the Angels, San Diego, San Francisco, and Texas. The world champion Los Angeles Dodgers report on Tuesday of next week, pitchers and catchers. Then next Thursday, you got Cleveland, Colorado, Milwaukee, and Seattle. So it's here, folks. It is here. Getting ready for the 2025 season of spring training. All these guys reporting. Again, as we said, next week, starting this Sunday with the Cubs. We'll go in first. Former Major League Commissioner Fay Vincent passed away yesterday at the age of 86 of bladder cancer. He was only there for a little while, but he had some big decisions to make while he was in office, including a lockout in 1990. Pete Rose's continued ban from baseball. Rose applied for reinstatement. Vincent never acted on it. He's passed away, of course. The ban of the then Yankees under George Steinbrenner as a expansion plans for the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins on the watch of Fay Vincent, who passed away yesterday at the age of 86. 2 more. Jack Flaherty, we've been waiting to see where he's going to go. Flaherty signs with the Detroit Tigers. They will pay him $25 million this season and $10 million in 2026. Flaherty signed a 1-year contract for $14 million with the Tigers last season. Got there till the trade deadline, and the Dodgers went and got him, helped him win a World Series. So Jack Flaherty back with the Detroit Tigers, which is where he wanted to go. And so he said, that's my decision. I'm going to stick with it. And so that's your big news. And the only really other guy out there as far as free agent that we're waiting on to see what's going to happen with Alex Bregman. The Astros. Will he go back to Astros? That's what they're talking. Or will he go somewhere else? There's some other teams making a run for him. But we'll see. But right now, Alex Bregman is really the big fish still out there to be nabbed before spring training starts. And I'm sure he'll end up somewhere this week. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll get her settled in, ready to go. She's in with show and tell. Leslie Broccoli from Sycamore Shoals State Park. Her weekly stop, and she joins us right after this break. From the Jewelers Bench, we'll be there Thursday. Valentine's Day next Friday. Guys, don't procrastinate. Ladies, don't procrastinate. Valentine's Day next Friday. Here's the Jewelers Bench to tell you about it on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Jewelers Bench has been providing our customers the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices for over 20 years. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services, and unique jewelry for all occasions. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays bright. Stop in to see our vast selection and make this Christmas even more special. Highest quality for the best price, only at the Jewelers Bench.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Sun's out, beautiful. You see the sun coming through the window. It's gorgeous. Hello, dear. How are you?
Hey, good.
I want to show what she brought me. What a nice gift. This is awesome. This is the Tennessee State Park, Sycamore Shoals State Historic Park, Yukon Outfitter tumbler. That'll keep your drinks hot and your drinks cold, right? Either way.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Dishwasher safe, I hope. Good.
I think so. Yeah.
I hope so. Because
I
I don't
haven't
hand
tried
wash.
that
If it don't go in the old dishwasher, it don't go.
It didn't go.
Look at that. That is awesome.
We
That's
got
some
that
cobalt
one, and
blue.
we've got
Thank you.
The bigger ones. You could get that for your man for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're so sweet. Thank you. Jerry Bentley, how you doing, lady? Thanks for watching. Angel Brontenell, thank you. That's a new name. Appreciate you very much. Brian Elliott, let me get a couple more here. Patricia Nagy. Let's see, Scott Sherman, Becky Muncie down in Union County. Hi, lady. How you doing? She's getting ready for watching her grandson with Cyclone baseball. By the way, we had the auction on Saturday night, the baseball auction. You're watching this show in a town of 14,000. Now, let me just tell you how incredible this town is. The cheerleaders, back up to them, in early December, they went to a competition and won the right to go to Disney and to raise $15,000 in about 30 or 40 days, and they did, in a city of 14,000. Now, the baseball team Saturday night had their annual baseball dinner and auction. Danny Clark did a great job as the speaker, raised $27,000 in one night.
Wow.
For a town of 14,000 and a school, quite frankly, of about 800 kids, a little bit over 800. So it's not like it's a big school in terms of enrollment like a Science or a DB here in the area, have 2,000 or 3,000 kids. So 800 youngsters and a town of 14,000 raised, what's 27.15? That's $42,000 for the school in a little over 45 days if you include the cheerleaders and the one night for the baseball team. That is very, very impressive. It just shows you what kind of community we live in here in Elizabeth and why I love promoting it. And they do a wonderful job. And right smack dab middle of it is Sycamore Shoals State Park, right up the street. We know the numbers yet for January?
January was down some. It was almost 12,000. So, yeah.
But 12,000. It was down.
And that was
12,000.
with no pickleball or anything going on. So.
And some snowy weather.
Yeah.
In January. And some cold weather in January. So it still had 12,000.
Yep.
But a day like today, there's the Milligan flag football girls. But on a day like today, would be a great day. You guys want to eat first? You don't want to eat first? You can eat now and then come talk, or you can talk and then go eat and grab something to go. All right, well, just sit tight. Sit right down over there. Or no, they're fine. They're out of class. They love it, so they get a break. Plus, Coach Whitten's got them over here talking about their team. So anyway, that's 12,000, still pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it for 2024, the total for the year?
Oh, about 250,000.
250,000.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to point right up the street. It's literally right up the street here, about, less than a mile, maybe a mile and a half maybe, up the street. It's right on the, see the big sign, it's right here. But on a day like today, you can walk the trail around the park.
And the trail is back open now.
Yeah, it was closed from flooding and the
Still got
wind.
a little bit of work to do, but it's back open.
Yeah,
So
it's workable. That's the bottom line is. They got work to do. It's still workable. Bring your tennis shoes. Come up here to Chick-fil-A and get something to eat. They got picnic tables down there and go down and eat. Walk around the flat graveled path around the park.
by the river.
Goes down by the river.
Yep.
Why would you not? It's right here. It's right up there.
Yep.
So it's not like you have to go. And it's okay if you did. If you have to go someplace up on some mountainside to walk and enjoy our great beauty here. But Sycamore Shoals is right here on the main drag. And if you're looking to do better in 2025 and lose weight and get in better shape, not a better thing to do. I read about this over the weekend. The simplest thing to do is walk. Get a pair of shoes, boots, whatever you got to use, tennis shoes, whatever, and just walk. Walk today, you walk from here to there. Walk from here to Lowe's, which is across, I don't know how far that is, and then walk back and then do it 2 or 3 days and go, okay, now the next day, I'm going to take 150 more steps. And that's just how you do it. And you can do it at Sycamore Shoals.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's pretty
It is
while you do it.
beautiful. And it's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's there. Park closes at what, dusk?
Yes, the
Yeah.
outdoors.
Outdoors
Yes.
part. So you can go up there with the days getting longer. You can go up to Sycamore Shoals State Park right up the street here and walk right up until dark. It's beautiful, awesome, and it's free. All right, there's my fitness pitch. What we got in the bag? Got show and tell,
Okay.
dear?
Well, stuff for women for Valentine's Day.
Valentine.
You can get your man one of those mugs if you want
Absolutely. Absolutely. What is the retail price of this, by the way? Ballpark.
to. That's $21.95.
$21.95 right
plus
there.
tax, and then the bigger one is $23.95.
$23.95,
Yep, and that's
right.
the small one. If they're a tea drinker, we've got tea of all kinds.
You sell a bunch of these, don't you?
We do. We've got raspberry, Jefferson's peach blend, and that was made special for the 250th of the Boston Tea Party.
All right, this is the Elmwood Inn Fine Teas Raspberry Black Tea.
And he is the tea master for the Boston Tea Party Museum.
I'm not going to open this. Does it come in
It-
bags? Or
it's-
it comes in powder?
These are the ones that you would use the tea strainer for.
Okay, there's
And
don't
here's
show
the,
that.
we've got tea strainers.
Okay, there's the tea
And
strainer.
these are the little bags, and they're not paper or plastic. They're little sachets, but they're bags.
Caffeine-free.
Vanilla rooibos, and
Wow.
that is good for heart and health.
Really?
Yeah, the vanilla rooibos. I drink it all the time.
And the price point is $11.50.
Mm-hmm.
These are vanilla Robos?
Rooibos.
Rollibos.
Rooibos.
Caffeine-free.
Uh-huh.
15 of these in here.
Yep.
Vanilla flavored, gluten-free, it says on the side.
And good for your health. You can add that to your walking.
Yep. There you go. And you actually, it says you can put an iced tea too.
Yep. I do mine hot every
You
morning.
can do either hot or cold, but there it is. There's a gift
I'll
giving
put a
idea.
splash of vanilla creamer in it. That's bad, I know, but I don't do sugar. I just put a splash of vanilla creamer. So
You
it's
don't
really
need this
good.
sugar, lady. You're so sweet anyway.
Oh.
How about that? When she brought me a gift, I got to butter her up a little bit, but that's true. She's a sweet lady. Randy will tell you that. All right, this is Elmwood Inn.
That's
All right, then you have this one. Tell me again about this one. This is the
That's
250th
Jefferson's
anniversary.
peach blend. Jefferson supposedly had peach trees,
Mhm.
and he loved peaches. So the tea master for the Boston Tea Party Museum came up with this blend for the anniversary of the 250th anniversary for the Boston Tea Party.
These are cool canisters too, I guess what you call them.
Yep.
This goes for $11.50.
Yep.
This is Jefferson's Peach Blend.
Mm-hmm.
That's available at the gift shop at Sycamore Shoals.
Yep. We got
Okay.
all flavors too. We got all kinds of flavors. Okay, for the jewelry lovers, we've got once again, we've got these, and we've opened one on air before. Here's the
Mhm.
heart.
Mhm.
We've got the heart pearl necklaces, and you open the mollusk, soft shell mollusk yourself, and this is the tree of life. But women like the tree of life a lot, and those are hearts for Valentine's.
So what we're talking about here, the kids,
Mm-hmm.
we got to talk about this at Christmas, but I guess ladies and grown-ups like to do this too. It's almost like a little scavenger hunt, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
My 16-year-old granddaughter, I got her some for Christmas last year, and her mom, and she wanted to open every one of them. She loved
Mm-hmm.
opening them. 16 years old.
So explain on the right is what? What's
The soft shell mollusk. These
Right.
are pearls that are raised in the Atlantic Ocean, or is
Mhm.
it the Pacific? Atlantic, and they're Akoya pearls, and you get a pearl guaranteed in every soft shell mollusk. It's real easy to open, and there's a little thing on the back. If you need to watch a little video, it'll show you how to open them. Then
Mhm.
you clean your pearl off and put it in your necklace.
And there's the necklace comes
Yep.
with it.
Yep.
Really neat. You
and
sell
that
a lot
one's
of
a
these,
heart.
don't you?
Yes, we do, and that one's a heart
This is a heart for
for
Valentine's
Valentine's.
Day.
Yep.
And the price point is $32.95, and you got them in stock again at the gift shop at Sycamore Shoals,
Yep.
which is really cool.
Yep.
And this is the other one.
That's the tree. I brought the tree of life because women seem to like that.
Yeah,
It's
let
a
me
real
show
pretty.
it. Again, the camera's not going to do it justice, but there it is. There's the tree of life, and there's the actual pearl inside of there, the mollusk. So there you go.
And we have the still jewelry lovers. Women usually are. We've got the silver forest earrings. These are made in Vermont.
Do these
Real
one at a
good
time.
company. If you buy 5 pairs, and they've got stores all across the United States, they will give you a pair free. And if these are ever lost or broken, they will replace them free. So really good company. And these are hearts for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. What are the price points on these?
These are $20 plus
$20.
tax.
There
Mhm.
you go.
Yep.
Very affordable. Look, you got a little
Yep.
bling to it.
Plus, if you get a free pair every 5 pairs, you're good to go.
Yep. And this one is, how would you
It's
describe that?
black. Those are black. They've got the black in them for people that wear black and silver,
Mhm.
silver and black.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Then these have got pearls hanging on the end of them, and they're little dragonflies with
What's-
blue For the blue people wear blue.
Yeah. Was it 2 years? 2 years ago, I bought some for Christmas, and the lady then loved them. So
Aww.
loved them. So there you go.
Yep. Oh, got a dragonfly hiding. We'll have to shake him good. Okay. Now.
There it is. Let me show that. There they are. So there they are. These are all $20
Yep.
at the gift shop at Sycamore Shoals for Valentine's.
For
Okay.
ladies that don't like jewelry, here we've got candles of all kinds.
This is the Woodwick soy candle.
From
And
Free Rain.
Home for the holidays. This scent. Let me see if I can smell it.
It's good. I heard Free Rain might be coming,
Wow.
basing their company a little bit out of here again, the people that raise the goats anyway. And then we've got Lofa soaps.
Lofa soaps.
Lofa
This is
soaps.
honey, and that one is.
This one is lavender, French lavender and honey. Oh my gosh. I tried the honey and it's amazing. Amazing.
$6.95
And
for
it
those.
smells so good. And this one is French lavender and honey. And we've got
So-
all kinds.
So you could come up there. $20 for the earrings.
Mm-hmm.
The candles are how much?
They are $10.95.
All right, that's 30. All right, you get one of these. That's another 6, 7.
Less than $50, you got you a good Valentine's.
Absolutely, you got
going
soap,
on.
candles, and earrings.
There you
Or you can go $32.95 and buy one of the pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can come back for $11.50 and get some of the teas. So you can mix and match.
Yep.
Make like a little, for lack of a better term, a little goodie
Basket.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lots of options.
Yes.
What else?
Well, that's
Is that
it
it?
right now. We got blankets if they're getting cold right now. Although it's pretty today, thank goodness.
Yes. I love the earrings. Let me show those one more time.
Okay, sure.
These are really neat.
I'll get
These are
these.
American made, by the way. There's the silver and the black and the, what's the middle one? Yep, 2 silvers and the black, making that one go. All right. Then you come back with the hearts for $20 a piece. Each one of these, made in Vermont, American made.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the other, those, I really like those. Those are really neat. $20 for those.
Those are pearls on there.
Yep, the computer camera doesn't do it justice. You go see them in person. And then last are the dragonflies. So
They got surgical steel loops and backs, so anybody can wear them. And if you got allergy to silver or whatever, these you can wear.
made in Bellows Falls, Vermont. How about it? So
Great company, great people.
hours you're open at the park.
Oh, we're open from 8. Well, I have to be there early, but we're open from 8 until 4:30 every day. Every day. Closed from 12 to 1 for lunch, and that's it.
She comes down here.
Yep.
She's so sweet.
Then I gotta go see my dog.
Gotta go see the dog. You eat some lunch before you leave, aren't you?
Okay. All
Please.
right.
And then she also brought me
Oh, yeah, you can get these for the men too.
Sycamore Shoals pins.
Best pins in the world.
Oh, I was telling her off air, my granddaughter, she borrowed one the other day at church to make notes of the sermon. She said, I believe I'm going to keep this. I said, you are? She said, yeah. Man, I love this. And so now she takes them to school. So Sycamore Shoal pins are now
Cheap.
inside Elizabeth High School. So there you go.
$1.25.
Dollar
That's
a
all they
quarter,
are.
and they're
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, dear. See
You're
you next
welcome.
week.
Yep.
Come back again.
All right.
She comes every Monday. We'll be back here Monday. We'll be right back after this. We've got a couple of ladies from the Milligan University flag football team. They are excited to be here because they went down and they kicked some tail. 2-0 in Georgia over the weekend. They're with us next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Ford of Elizabeth and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community, we loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how could we improve the community, how could we create jobs, how could we improve the business, and the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere, and we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right here. Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, this is the Rose and the Thorn segment. And I ain't the rose. These are the thorns. These ladies of Milligan, they're nice ladies, attractive women. Put them on the field. They are bad dudes or dudettes. Am I right?
Either one. Yes,
Come a little
right.
edge, don't you?
That's right.
Absolutely. She's here from Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Krista Quinn. What position you play?
I play receiver and safety.
We'll let you hold this.
Okay.
There you go. You play receiver and safety?
I do, yes.
What's your number?
22.
22. Tell us what we did. Went down there and whooped
We did.
some tail, didn't we?
Yes, we played Point University and Columbus State University.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First game was 12-7, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Second game was a thumping.
33-6.
33-6. What part did you play in all this?
I had 2 touchdowns,
Whoa,
an extra
put it right
point,
here.
and a pick.
2 touchdowns, an extra point, and a pick.
Yes.
Extra point, you ran it or you kicked it? Ran it?
Caught it.
Caught it. Okay, so you don't kick. You guys are, okay, so you caught the extra point.
Yes.
You caught 2 touchdowns?
Yes.
Whoa. How far were they?
The one was about 25 yards, and the other one was like 2 yards.
2 yards?
Yeah.
On the goal line. And then you got an extra point. You also got an interception?
Yes.
Wow. And what did Coach Witten say about all that? I'm sure he went bananas, didn't he?
Well, the interception, I needed to catch it better because I waited on it and I didn't go up for it, which I agree. But everything else, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said he probably was born with an energy drink and hyper. The guy's hyped all the time.
Yes, he is.
We're going to call your games in March because your home game schedule starts right over here at Citizens Bank Stadium.
Yep.
You got to come watch and play. So this is what happened Saturday over the weekend at Milligan. Both basketball teams won. The ladies won 87-39 because we streamed it. The guys won by 26 over the second or third place team now, let me think. Second place CIU. Baseball, they swept. They got their games over Georgetown College. And our flag football team went down and thumped, as you heard her say, Point and Columbus State. Is that right? So how's it feel to be 2-0?
It feels great. It's never been done before in the program's history.
Yep.
So
We're charting new ground here, plowing new ground, as they say back home. We got the tractor out. We're plowing new ground because we're out of the gate at 2-0. We outscored our opponents 45-13. Is that right?
Yes.
45-13. So, at what point? What was the scouting report? First one point. What coach say about them?
Good team. We played them last year. I'm a freshman, so I
Oh, you
didn't
weren't
know
here
anything
last.
about
Okay.
them.
All right.
But just go out, play loose. It's our only time playing them of the season, so we were just trying stuff out and trying to see how we play as a team.
And we worked. Obviously, it clicked.
It worked.
So, how did you wind up from Lansdale, Pennsylvania, to Milligan University?
My older sister goes here. She's a junior, and it's one of the closer schools that offered flag at the time. And I love Coach Witten, and I love the community over here and being in a small school. So I do appreciate that.
1,200 kids. What are you
Yes.
majoring in?
I'm a nursing major.
Awesome. So you want to go geriatric, NICO? Doesn't matter?
I have no clue yet.
No
I
clue.
have no clue.
Too early to tell.
Yes.
Just want to be a nurse.
Yes.
Which is awesome. So you came to Milligan, play football, flag football, and you're out of the gate at 2-0.
Yes.
You're a freshman. 2 years ago we won 3. Last year we won 10 and went to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You were there last year, right? She's getting ready to talk. So she knows we went to the well. We've tasted success. We want to go back, and we're out of the gate at 2-0, which is an incredibly cool start. So at what point, you played in both games?
Yes.
Okay. So was there any talking going on? Anybody a little trash talking Saturday?
It was fine. I think for the most part,
For the
it was
most part,
okay.
yeah.
I don't really pay attention to all that.
No, you just tune it out.
Yeah.
So now Campbellsville, that's the team we're all waiting on them, right?
Yes, we're waiting for that
Every
game.
girl I've had on this show, every one of them, I said, who should be Campbell? I can't even get it out of my mouth.
Yes.
Campbellsville. So
Definitely.
there is a definite rivalry, and we're playing them here this year, right?
Yes.
Oh, if there's no other game I do, I'm doing that one because apparently it's
gonna
real
be good.
intense. It's real. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Yes.
That's talking from a competitive football player. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
And they're coming, and we'll be ready for them. That's awesome. So we'll be doing the games in March. You play your games primarily on Saturdays.
Yes.
The home games here.
Saturdays and Thursdays.
Thursdays and Saturdays. So we'll be working through those, get those on for you because it's going to be exciting.
Yes.
So you guys now for the rest of February, just getting ready for March, just working out and get practices. You had this one game, kind of a not really a tease, but a kickoff of sorts. And now the rest of the schedule is March and April.
Yep.
So you glad you're here?
I am.
Yep.
I'm very glad.
Your sister's still there? She graduated?
Yeah, she's still here. Caitlin Quinn.
Caitlin? Okay.
Yes.
And she's majoring in what?
She is a animation, graphic design major.
Cool.
Something having to do with that.
Whatever it is.
Yes.
It's your sister. Whatever it is, we're proud of her. We don't really know. We don't really.
Love you either way.
That's it. Love you either way, sis. That's great. So, do you have other siblings?
I do. I have 4 siblings.
So, any chance they'll come to Milligan and play sports?
I have a younger sister that plays football, and then an older sister in between me and Caitlin that plays football.
Really?
But I don't know if Milligan is the place for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's the place for you.
It is.
And we're glad you're here.
Yes, I'm glad I'm here too.
Your number again is?
22.
22. All right. Let's take a quick break. We'll let them switch gears. Got the other young lady here. We're talking Milligan flag football. She joins us next. Again, Milligan, orange and black right up the street. 1,200 students cranking it out on every sport. I'm telling you, they're doing a phenomenal job. We're honored to be a part of it. We'll be right back after this from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Look here, your buddy just took your microphone and got it up close to your mouth. That's good. So, all right, we're coming at you in about 30 seconds here. Those little girls are bundles of energy. They've not stopped since they got here. Let me hit this real quick.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me this Tuesday night from Unicoi County High School. It's the final road conference game of the regular season as the Cyclones travel to Unicoi County. The Lady Cyclones get us started airtime at 6:15, video and audio with the boys game to follow. Big road test. The Cyclones at Unicoi County. It all starts at 6:15 this Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball.
1,000 yards over here in 9 games. He came on board. The kid got hurt, so he didn't want to. He was a wideout. He didn't want a quarterback. We don't have anybody got a quarterback. Went back and threw 1,000 yards in over 9 games.
Lord,
he's a stud.
He is.
We are back. Look here, Jazz in the house.
Hi, guys.
From Grovetown, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
That's close to where?
Augusta, Georgia, the home of the Masters.
Home of the Masters.
Yep.
You ever been on the course?
No, I haven't, but I do have an aunt. She works there almost every year, and she's like served Peyton Manning before. So
really,
yeah, she likes
she works
it.
at Augusta, the golf course.
Yeah, the Augusta National. Like you get to if you stay in Augusta or if you come, you can work there for a week and make some big money. So yeah.
Well, what are we doing sitting up here?
I'm telling you.
You got the connections. Let's
yeah,
go.
It's gonna work.
Jazz and Tom at the Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you play golf?
No, I don't.
I don't either. I don't even do good at goofy golf when I go to the beach. It's terrible. But I would go to hang out with you and your aunt. What's your aunt's first name?
Whitney.
Me and Whitney and Jazz be hanging at the Masters.
Yep.
But for now, we're hanging at Chick-fil-A.
We are.
Yeah. How'd you do on Saturday?
I did pretty good. I feel like I played a contribution in team ball. You know, Krista got a good pick in, you know, help around down low in the flats, you know, get a couple flag pulls, you know, just be a team player.
Mm-hmm. Now, she said Coach Whitten got on her because she didn't intercept the ball right.
Oh, my God. He got on to me, too. I dropped a pick, a good one, yeah. So he gets on to us, but, you know, it's all love. We're going to get him, you know, March 1st, and every other game we're going to get those picks.
Mm-hmm. So you know that he's a perfectionist. I know he is.
Yes.
Because I work with him. So when you intercept the ball but you don't do it right, you're thinking, okay. So he's on to her about she didn't catch it, the pick right. That's okay. Pick's
Yeah,
a pick.
a pick's a pick.
That's it. So what was your take on the team? You played Point first, beat them 12-7. So
Yeah.
what was our success with them? We ran it or passed it or both?
I feel like we did successful like passing the ball. We moved the ball a lot better on offense. Like our quarterback Bridget, she's a dog. I tell you that. She can move that ball. We ran the ball a couple times, but mostly we kept that ball in the air because their defense couldn't stop us.
So people out here learning the game of flag football.
Yeah.
So when you pass, how much pressure do you get? I mean, can they rush you?
They can definitely rush you.
Okay.
It can be either one or two. But usually, I mean, it depends on how far back the quarterback is. Some are 7 yards back, maybe 8. So it all depends on the quarterback, you know.
So if I'm blocking the rusher,
Yeah.
can I put my hands on you?
No, you got to put your hands behind your back because it's technically a non-contact sport, they like to call it. So you got your hands behind your back and you just, using your chest kind of sort of, but you can't bump into them too hard because then you'll get like a impeding the rusher charge. So it's like holding in a sense.
So she's rushing me.
Yes.
And I'm protecting you as a QB.
Yeah.
All I can do is put my hands behind my back, and then how do I keep?
You got to shuffle. You just move your feet, keep your feet moving, make life hard on them because they can't put their hands on you just like you can't put your hands on them.
So it's kind of like.
Yeah, it's like
trying to get around
you're mirroring them basically.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Learning something new about it. All right.
Yeah, that's why it's important to be a mobile quarterback back there. And that's what Bridget is.
She can move around.
She can move around.
She can scramble.
She can scramble.
You got it. Game 2, we obviously had it our own way, beat them 33-6. What did we do good in that game? Apparently everything.
Everything, honestly. We kept that ball moving. Honestly, it was great movement. Even though they're a club team, you never want to underestimate the opponent. So we kept that ball moving, got some good catches in, good touchdowns, good defensive stops and whatnot.
So what did Coach tell you after going 2-0, you get back on the bus, come back up here? What was the post-game talk about?
The post-game talk about was, we got the business trip up here done, but the work's not done. We got a 28-day break, and, March is back to back to back. So we got more work to do. We can always room to improve. It's never no room to stop. Keep the gas on. You keep your foot on the pedal, basically.
So he was happy for a while, but he said,
Yeah.
we're going to get back and go to work.
Yeah,
we got work to do.
That's Coach Witten for you.
Let's enjoy it today. We're going to get back into Milligan. We got to go back to work.
Yep.
We'll get ready.
Yep.
How many games you allowed to play in the schedule? Is there
Yeah, 20 official ones.
So we're down.
Yeah.
So we're 2 down, 18 to go, basically.
Yep.
That's cool. So how did you wind up? Ask her the same question. How did you wind up from Grovetown, Georgia, to Milligan?
So, I played a couple years in high school, like maybe 2 years. And, just post your highlights on Twitter. That's the best way to get out, see the people. And Coach Witten got to me through my coach. And he met one of my other teammates. And we both got recruited. And, liked his, enthusiasm and his energy. He has a lot of that. So he's like a coach with that. And a lot of confidence in his players. So I said, you know what, let's give it a shot. And we're up here and we're playing ball.
What year are you?
I'm a sophomore this year.
Sophomore? And you're majoring in?
Exercise science.
Cool. So with that degree, what we'd be able to do?
Athletic training.
Okay.
Sports is my thing, so.
That is awesome. And here's the thing. You all know this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you because I've been around here a long time.
Yeah.
When you get a degree from Milligan, it's a door opener. It's not just like, oh, you graduated from Milligan.
Yeah.
I've seen it firsthand. People go, oh, you graduated from Milligan. Like, uh-oh, you've done something to come out of Milligan because it's tough academically.
Yeah, it is a tough school, but, some of us, we're pretty smart, so I don't doubt it.
There you go. What is your number? I got to learn these numbers.
Number 6.
Looking for number 6 coming in March.
Yes, sir.
And number
22.
22. She's going, how did you forget that? 22. It's awesome. We're proud of you guys. I'm looking forward to calling your games.
Thank you so much. We're grateful to have you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Go get some lunch.
Thank you.
What do you like at Chick-fil-A?
Whatever's good, everything.
It's all free. That's all good when it's free. What do you like at Chick-fil-A? It's my treat. So,
Alrighty, thank you so much.
For being guests. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. We'll see you in March, if not before. Those are the ladies in the flag football team, Milligan. How about that? 12-7 against Point. They beat the other team 33-6. Put the whooping on them. That's quite impressive. And we're tickled to death to be part of Milligan. I'm telling you, they are starting it with Dr. Wares, the new president, right on down. Dr. Greer, the president emeritus. New president came in 2 or 3 months ago. And then the athletic director, Christian Pope, and, of course, Ryan. They're talking about Ryan Whitten. We all know about Ryan Whitten from here in Elizabethton. with Sean and Jason. So Ryan's the head coach and doing a phenomenal job. Obviously, these girls love playing for him, so we love promoting the Milligan Buffaloes. Had some really good view numbers on Saturday's games. Had a guy come up to me yesterday at the restaurant after church and said, "Man, I love you calling those Milligan games, the basketball games." We got 2 more coming up a week from Wednesday. They travel this Wednesday, but next Wednesday week we'll have the Bluefield Rams in town. So we're excited about doing Milligan, and then baseball and softball doing those too. So when we get a little closer into the season, they've already started. Baseball started, and the softball starts this coming Thursday. And Wes Holly is at 992 wins. He needs 8 wins to hit 1,000 wins in his coaching career. One of the top active win coaches in NAI history, not just around here, but across the country. Wes Holly, our great softball coach, 992. He's 8 wins away, and they start their season coming up on Thursday. We'll take a break. Be right back. We've got high school sports to take a look at. And up next, we'll take a look at NASCAR. It had a sold-out crowd at Bowman Gray last night in Winston-Salem. They was beating and banging. They start Speed Week next week. The Daytona 500 is coming up a week from Sunday. Is that right? Yeah, week from Sunday. Wow. The Daytona 500 week from Sunday, but last night they were beating and banging in Winston-Salem. We'll tell you about it next year on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, live at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton.
This sandwich is not just spicy, it's flavorful.
Hi, this is Patayo. And this is Elsa. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that spicy kick. I really like the marinated chicken breast because the spice comes in at just the right moment.
Oh, no, no, no. A little thing I love is that cilantro lime sauce. It's a fun blend of zesty and bold. It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken. That's what really makes me happy. Are you going to eat all your fries?
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Hi, my name is Janae, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken tortilla soup is it makes me feel warm inside. This is what cozy feels like. This is what bundling up in a blanket next to a fireplace with people you love feels like.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
And I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, "Officer, officer," they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie's delicious.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, show number 2228 on an absolute gorgeous Monday. This third day, happy birthday to Fran Tarkington, 85, the legendary Viking quarterback. And also happy birthday to Bob Greasy, the legendary quarterback, of course, of the perfect season, only one's ever done it, Miami Dolphins, who is 80 today. Let's say hello to some folks. Hello to, let's see if I can get down here. All these new names have popped up, so we've been talking. So, Dustin Smith, hello to you. Hello to Greg Riley. Hello to Dustin Welty. Hello to Patty Simmerly. Let's see who else here. Trying to find it. Hello to Richard Landicchio. Hope I'm saying it right. Probably did DC Sanford. Jerry Bentley. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you bunches. And let's get down there and see if there's any more. There's Phyllis. Phyllis Barnett's watching. I'm sorry, Phyllis Bennett. Pam Rickenberg's watching. Let's see. Mary Akery, that's a new name. Larry Adams, that's not a new name. Hello, sir. Landon Taylor's watching. Kathy Nixon is watching. Let's see. Arliss Campbell, Reba Whitehead. Excuse me, Brandon McIntosh. Jamie Schroeder. Forrest Bouchard. So I'm sure I'm butchering that. I don't mean to. Daryl Laker. Jesse Lance. Julie Payne. Patricia Morgan. That's the most recent. All right, last night at Bowman Gray, it was pole winner Chase Elliott, voted NASCAR's most popular driver how many years in a row? Just tons of years in a row. Got a frogs by the time for Fisherman's Friend. A lot of talking this time of year. Pole winner Chase Elliott held off a dramatic charge from Ryan Blaney to win it. The Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray. Great crowd, great racing, everything positive, everything I could read and tell. Elliott claimed his first victory in the Clash, which came to Bowman Gray after a 3-year stint at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. The driver of the number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet Rebel in the NASCAR Cup Series returned to the iconic short track, loved it, had been racing there in 54 years, NASCAR racing. So Chase Elliott said, hope we come back. I love this place. Well, yeah, when you win it, you do, but he did do well. Denny Hamlin, again, Ryan Blaney. So Blaney finished second, Denny Hamlin third. Hello, Selma Bowers. How you doing, lady? You had Joey Logano fourth, Bubba Wallace fifth, Ross Chastain sixth. Then came Austin Cindric, Tyler Reddick, Shane Van Gisbergen. I don't think I said it right. I know Birchfield said it the other day. I don't think I said it right. Shane Van Gisbergen and Chris Buescher are the top 10 in the race. And again, everything shifts now to Daytona. They start next week, get cranked up. I think drivers on track. I got that here somewhere. So I can't. Drivers on track, I think on, here it is down here. Speed Week cranks it up. Yep, right here it is. Got it for you. Speed Week. NASCAR. Used to be the track announcer at Bristol Motor Speedway. February the 12th will be, yep, everything gets on track next Wednesday, a week from this Wednesday. And it'll culminate with the start of the season next Sunday a week. The Daytona 500, the 67th running at 2 o'clock on Sunday, the 16th. It is a sellout, by the way. And so ain't no room for nobody at that track. It's a sellout. It's going to be good. Anyway, last night, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace. Will this be the year that Hamlin wins that elusive championship? He's been close, but no cigar. Hello, Victor Vasquez. Hello to Charlene Bridgman. Hello to who else here? Selma Bowers. Hello to some Patricia Morgan. Will this be the year he can do it? Can anybody have anything for Penske? Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney. Those guys have won championships. Strong team. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano. That's the big two. What kind of year will Bubba Wallace have? He finished fifth last night. Will this be the year he gets a championship for Michael Jordan? And for Denny Hamlin, the co-team owners. We'll see. Kyle Busch finishing 15th last night. What kind of year is he going to have? Some of them don't want him to have a very good year at all, but you got to respect the guy. He's probably the most successful driver on the circuit. He and Kyle Larson is up there, too. And, of course, you got to throw in Logano, but probably as far as across NASCAR, longevity-wise, probably Kyle Busch is the go-to guy, Steady Freddy, the contender, or not contender, but the consistent driver in NASCAR. So he finished 15th last night. I don't know if he was happy or sad about that, but that's where he finished. And so we'll see. But everything starts next Wednesday, so now there's some downtime. Everybody's in the shops. Everybody's working. Christmas is gone. The holidays are over. Vacations are behind them, so it's time to go to work. And everybody wants to come out with the Great American Race win. No question. Ready to go. And so that'll be starting next Wednesday with Speed Weeks at Daytona. Tom Taylor Sports Show, thanks for being with us. A couple of college football notes. We told you about Chip Kelly leaving the Buckeyes, so they've lost both Tom Allen. Of course, they got Knowles, the defensive coordinator. They got him. But they lost their offensive coordinator in Chip Kelly. So they got to come up with one. And they will. So But here's the story that's going to tell you where we're going in college football. Hello, Rick Malone. How you doing? Hello, Judy George. Now, this is a biggie because here is where the transfer portal. Remember when this first came out a couple of years back? If you've been watching the show that long, if you haven't, I said it then, I'm going to say it now. They came out with this transfer portal with no guardrails, just wide open. Open up the barn door and let them out, which is exactly what they did. Here's where we are. Head coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers says the spring football game, we're not going to have one. Now, this is one of those where they sell out every year, Memorial Stadium, over 60,000 folks, big fundraiser, big money maker, into spring training to have the red-white game, the Husker spring inter-squad game, not having one this year. Why, do you ask? I'm glad you did. And I get it. I totally understand this. The Nebraska spring game, one of the best attended in college football and a major revenue producer for the University of Nebraska, likely won't be held going forward this year because of Coach Matt Rule's concern about other teams poaching his players. It's exactly what they're doing. Rule said the word tampering doesn't exist anymore. It's wide open. It's a free, open, common market, and it is. Transfer portal, this doesn't sound right. Transfer portal and name, image, and likeness. It is ruining college sports. Players love to get paid for it. Got to come up with a better way to do it. I'm not sure how you do it, but this is not working. Because this guy is exactly right. This coach from Nebraska, Coach Rule. 6 Nebraska players entered the transfer portal the week after last year's spring game. So these other coaches, other schools, and he said it's a fact. He said, you have people watch your guys and call them up. It looks like a pretty good player. Let's go get him. And they wave money at him. They leave. Well, then some would say, well, then you don't have a very good program. They wouldn't be that quick to leave. No, you're a college guy and you got somebody waving big bucks at you, and you're making $50 over here and there's somebody waving $200 over there, and you're in college. Come on now. We all can be self-righteous and say, no, I'd never do that. Well, that's crazy. If I'm sitting here and they're paying me what they pay me, and this one over down the street, you got a Burger King there and a Zaxby's there, and they say, Tom, you come down here, we'll triple your money. There's a part of me that's very loyal, but there's also a part of me that looks at my bank account and go, you know, I get it. I would probably be very reluctant to do it, but a college kid would not, and they don't. Proof's in the pudding. 6 Nebraska players entered the transfer portal the week after last year's spring game. So he says, why would we have a game and showcase our kids and turn around and let these other schools come in here and not poach them, just take them? Tamper with our team. Poaching his players. I get it. Exposing his players to other schools is more of a concern to him than risking injuries in the spring game. The spring portal period ends April 25th, the day before Nebraska's spring practice wraps up. But players can switch schools on entering the portal. So I understand totally what he's talking about. Totally get it. And as he said, there's probably not going to be a spring football game in Nebraska. Well, guess what's going to happen? It'll be a domino effect. And you're going to have XYZ school go, well, wait a minute. He's got a good point, and he does have a great point. Oh, he had 6 guys leave his team last year after people watched his team on film or watched him on stream or wherever they watched him. Called him up and said, hey, Tom, had a pretty good game here at tight end, bud. I did. Would you like to come play for us? Whatever he's giving you, what's he paying you? He's paying me $100. We can pay you $500. We can pay you, you're getting 10 over there, we can pay you 20,000. It's out there, folks. It's happening. It's all because of name, image, and likeness and transfer portal. Should the guys get paid? Absolutely. Schools making big bucks off these players. I understand that completely. Yes, they should be compensated. But it should be a flat for everybody. I'm not sure how you do that. I don't have that answer. But this ain't working. Because this coach, it is legitimate. I totally get it. I'd be very, especially after last year losing 6 guys right after the game, going, Coach, so-and-so saw us play, and they want us to come over there, we're going to go. So you come out of the spring practice evaluating your talent. You got all summer to put them through workouts, get them ready for the fall practice and the start of the season. And you have 6 guys walk away from your program after being seen in the spring football game. Totally get it. I don't know how you fix it. You have to have a flat rate paying system, some kind of a sliding scale, something. Well, quarterbacks get this, running backs get this. I'm not sure that's even the way to do it. But this ain't working, and I get it. And you'll see, mark it down, Feb 3. You heard the old cowboy tell you, they're going to have other teams come up and go, you know, Nebraska's got a point. I don't want my guys out there being seen and being poached and pulled out beneath me nose either. Stay tuned, that's a biggie. And it all goes back to NIL and the transfer portal. And probably the NIL more, because the money out there being waved around, you know what's out there, you know what Ohio State's guys made. Huge dollars going out to the Ohio State Buckeye football team. I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying it's out there, and it's not going away. I don't know how you regulate it, because you started something you didn't have any rules to begin with. We've talked about this. We'll use Chick-fil-A as an example where we are. When they start rolling out chicken, back in the day, the late Truett Cathy opened up his first Chick-fil-A down in Georgia. They had guardrails in place. We're going to do it this way. This is how we're going to prepare the chicken. We're not going to go, let's just do it willy-nilly any way you want to do it. There were rules, parameters in place to accomplish that what they wanted to accomplish. And they did. Proof's in the pudding. Number 3 in sales in the country now. Restaurant sales. Maybe number 2. They were number 3. Maybe number 2. And they're only open 6 days a week. But the point is, there's a system in place. NIL just started. They said, it's almost like, we'll do it now, worry about it later, how we're going to regulate it. And they can't. And this is not going to work. They're not going to regulate it to the tune of how they want to do it. And so this football coach says, you know, we're not going to have spring training practice or spring training game because everybody sits and watches our kids. I mean, the most glaring part of this story, 6 players left the Nebraska program last year at the spring football game because these other schools watched them and called them up, offered them more money to get them leaving. They did. It'll be a trend. Mark it down. Oklahoma State coach Mike Gundy, his contract got revised. Either you take a cut and pay or we're going to fire you. Interesting part of that is part of what he has to do now is more fundraising and donor initiatives. He took a cut in pay. God bless him. He's only going to make $6.75 million this year. Dropping by $1 million, that money will go into the pot to go where? Name, image, and likeness. There you go. So the money that he's going to take a cut and pay will go into the kitty for the name, image, and likeness fund to come get Tom and Fred and Steve, whoever, get them to leave another school and come play for me. So there's $1 million off his contract to put back into the pool to pull from to get these guys from NIL. Gundy's a former Oklahoma State quarterback at his alma mater, a Big 12 title and 10 AP top 20 finishes. 169 and 88 is his coaching record at Oklahoma State. Here's what else they want him to do. By the way, his salary reductions, I said, will be applied towards athletic revenue. So the money that he's taking $1 million cut and pay is going to go to the kitty for the name, image, and likeness at Oklahoma State. The other part of this is, which I wouldn't think would be very encouraging, another part of his new restructured contract will call for the possible identification and development of a new coach, a coaching successor, as it says, helping with the coaching transition. So, Mike, we want you to take a cut and pay. We're going to pay you $6.75 million this year. We want you to help more with fundraising. I'm a football coach. I know we want you to help more with fundraising and donor initiatives. I'm trying to coach a football team. I've got NILs, I've got transfer portals we just talked about. We want you to help with fundraising. You are going to help with fundraising and donor initiatives. And, oh, by the way, we would ask you to possibly help us identify and develop a coaching successor and helping with the coaching transition, which means we don't have any vote of confidence in you, which is exactly what this means. So Gundy went 3-9 last season and winless in the Big 12, didn't get it done. Boosters upset. Everybody's upset. Made him take cut and pay. Now, let's get down to where if they run him off, what happens? Gundy will be owed $15 million of fire during the next 3 years. So are we crying big tears for him? No. See, this I don't get this. He makes $6.75 this year. If he gets fired, he gets $15 million. They pay him more to run him off than it is to coach. Carrie Taylor's here. She's making 50 cents, but if we run her off, she's going to make $3. It makes no sense. I mean, I applaud the coaches. They're stupid enough to do it. Again, he's making $6.75 million the first year of a 4-year contract. Okay? All right, so let me back up. 6.75 times 4 is 24, 25, about 26 mil. But if he gets fired during the first 3 years, he makes $15 million. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah. Take it, run with it. So they made him take cut and pay. Hello, Krista Britt. How you doing, lady? He's doing pretty good. He's all right. He's making 6.75. When they fire him, makes 15 mil. Take it and run with it, Mike Gundy. And so the revised contract at Oklahoma State is just that. Hey, quick break. We'll be right back. We'll do one more break. We'll take one more spin down sports lane, and we'll tell you about high school basketball and high school sports. Next year, we're on show number 2,228 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And we will be with you tomorrow from Big John's Closeouts. Wednesday, Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Thursday, Jewelers Bench. Guess what's next Friday, guys? Don't mess up. Next Friday is Valentine's Day. Ladies, don't mess up. Next Friday's Valentine's Day. We'll be at Jewelers Bench on Thursday to tell you about it. Then Friday we'll wrap up the weekend with where? On Super Bowl weekend. We'll wrap it up, as always, at Food City here in Elizabeth on the Food City Friday. Back after this from Big John's Closeout. You're watching the Tom Taylor Sports Show live today from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone doubleheader basketball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me this Tuesday night from Unicoi County High School. It's the final road conference game of the regular season as the Cyclones travel to Unicoi County. The Lady Cyclones get us started. Airtime at 6:15, video and audio with the boys game to follow. Big road test. The Cyclones at Unicoi County. It all starts at 6:15 this Tuesday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got a couple of minutes left. Let's run down who's playing where tonight in high school basketball. By the way, Lady Vols won last night. They've got UConn on Thursday at the Food City Center. Oh, yeah, Gino's coming, the Huskies. Man, I know one thing. Pat Summitt respected him, but she couldn't stand to lose to him. Kim Caldwell says, can't wait to see the Huskies in Knoxville. Will be good. They'll be coming up again on Thursday night. All right, high school basketball night. Who's playing where? Westridge at Crockett. We're winding this thing down, folks. Tournament's in a couple of weeks. Cyclones got this week and next week, and it's tournament time at Viking Hall. Tonight, Westridge will be at Crockett. Greenville at Science Hill. Volunteer in Unicoi County. West Green hosting Cherokee. The Hampton Bulldogs home tonight to Johnson County. Tri-Cities Christian and Asheville Christian. And Providence Academy at Axe, the homeschoolers. That's today. Tomorrow, our game, as we told you, and we showed you, Unicoi County we're going to Unicoi County, rather. Video and audio. We'll go in there at 6:15 with the broadcast tomorrow night from Unicoi County High School. Fun place to call a game. Tough place to play, but it's a great venue to stream from. Looking forward to bringing it to you tomorrow night in the land of the Blue Devils again at Unicoi County High School. So that's going to pretty well wrap this one up. Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. About everybody I've talked to said we're tired of seeing it, hearing about the Chiefs. We're tired of watching Taylor Swift. And so there you go. So not everybody, but most people I'm talking to are shading towards the Eagles to win this thing. We'll see. Let's wrap it up with the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. Unashamedly do that. And let's do this. Let's see, where are we here? Here it is, right here. This is really cool. He loves us so much, nothing can get between us and him. Nothing. Now, if you're married, your hubby can make you mad, your wife can make you mad, y'all get wound up, get jacked up a little bit here and there. I get that. Sometimes it causes a rift, sometimes it causes a breakup because of what's gotten in between you. He loves us so much that nothing can get between us and him. Nothing. He loves us that much. We can take great comfort in that. Here's the verse of the day. Romans 8:38-39 says, "For I'm convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord." Wow. How about that? Nothing you can do will make him stop loving you. Are you worthy? No. Am I? Of course not. But he loves us so much when up on the cross. Nothing you and I can do. Nothing. We'll read it again. Neither death nor life, nor angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither the height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation. That pretty much blankets it. Anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. How in the world could we not want to live for him when he says there's nothing you can do to make me so mad I'm going to walk away from you and just cut the cord, if you will. Nothing. Yet people go, not interested. So don't get it. But that's what he says. I love you so much. Went up on the cross, died for you, and nothing you can do will make me stop loving you. Nothing. But you don't know what I've did. Yes, he does. He doesn't care. He knows exactly what we've done. It says in Psalms 139:16, all of our days were ordained before one of them came to be. He knows exactly what I did. I can go back to, what's today, 2025? I can go back to September 2018, something I did or said. He knows about it. He knows what I'm going to say September the 18th and 2028 if he doesn't come and take me home. He already knows everything we'll do. He doesn't care. That is an amazing thought. Nothing we can do make him stop loving us. There you go. Good way to end it. Thanks for watching the show. Back with you tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. Big John's Closeout, spring cleanup, spring fix-up. Not cleanup, well, clean up too, but fix-up. They sell a lot of buckets and mops and those things this time of year. Spring cleaning right around the corner, but certainly spring fix-up. Cabinets, doors, vanities, all that we'll talk about tomorrow at Big John's Closeouts. He also has some Valentine's Day practical gifts for your Valentine. So we'll have that for you tomorrow. Wednesday will be Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Thursday, the Jewelers Bench, and Friday at Food City on a Food City Friday, kicking off the weekend. Now, next week at Food City, they'll have, next Friday, you like chocolate dip strawberries? She's supposed to say, yes, Tom, to promote the product. I can't stand them, Tom. Okay, thank you, Carrie. Let's don't ever do that on the fly again. Do you like them? Can't stand them, Tom. Okay, well, Tom, I love them. Good, that's what you want to say, because they're going to be selling white chocolate and dark chocolate dipped strawberries next week at the old Food City. We'll talk about that on Friday. Have yourself a good Monday. We're off tonight. Yes. I think we got ball games Tuesday and Friday and a funeral to go to on Saturday. We'll be right back. Won't be right back. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like and share it. We'll come back with you tomorrow again from Big John's and do show number 2229. Until then, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you planted and win or lose, big good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2228 today from Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. And have a good rest of your Monday.